Hello children, I hope you are feeling happy and strong. Welcome to this special English hour where we will learn lots of new things and have lots of fun. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, let's learn some new words. Tease, tease, tease. Stare, stare, stare. Annoyance, annoyance, annoyance. Tenderly, tenderly, tenderly. Enthusiastically, enthusiastically, enthusiastically. I hope you remember these words when we see them in our story. We all have friends in our life. Have you ever gotten in an argument with your friend? How does it feel? I don't like arguing with my friends because it makes me sad. What does friendship mean to you? To me, friendship is all about loyalty, care, and support. Our friends are always there for us whenever we need them. Do you support your friends? I'm sure we all support our friends, which is why we have such amazing friends in our life. Do you think that your teacher can also be your friend? We all have at least one teacher who always motivates us. Because of these teachers, we feel confident and we work even more hard. Can you think of at least one such teacher? बच्चों, आपके जिंदगी में आपके दोस्त या दोस्ती कितनी अहमियत रखती है? हम सबके जिंदगी में हमारे दोस्त हमारे सबसे करीब होते हैं. हमारे माँ बाप के बाद हमारे वो ही सपोर्ट सिस्टम होते हैं. हमें जब भी किसी चीज की जरूरत पड़े, हम हमेशा अपने दोस्तों के पास जाते हैं. हमारे टीचर्स भी यही काम करते हैं. वो हमेशा हमें सपोर्ट करते हैं और उनके इस सपोर्ट की वजह से हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाता है. Our today's story is about a girl and her teacher and the amazing bond that they share with each other. The name of the story is Miss Slippery. Please open page number 18 of your textbook. I will be reading the story and you point at the words as I read them. If you don't have a textbook, listen to me carefully. I got ready and went to school. In the first period, our class teacher who taught us English told us to take out our composition notebooks. I took out the mathematics notebook by mistake. I replaced it quickly, but the teacher perhaps had kept her gaze fixed on me. She shouted, "Come here with your book, Siley." I obeyed her, but her angry looks made my legs tremble, and when I reached her chair, the notebook fell on her feet. Some girls laughed loudly. The teacher thought that I had dropped the notebook on purpose. She stared at me with an all-devouring look. "Go and stand near your seat," she yelled. I kept standing, punished for the whole period. The next was history class and my favorite subject. The teacher had asked us to memorize the causes and effects of Battle of Panipat. I was well prepared. She began testing all of us, one by one. When my turn came, I went blank. The teacher gave me a stern stare while I stood there still with my head hanging down in shame. This story is about a girl whose name is Saili. Here, the writer is describing the English class where Saili by mistake takes out her mathematics class, and this makes her teacher angry and she shouts at Saili. During Saili's history class, she had prepared effects and causes of Battle of Panipat, but when her teacher asks her, she goes blank. Now, her history teacher gives her stern look and this makes Saili feel ashamed. इस कहानी में लड़की का नाम है साइली। वो इंग्लिश के क्लास में गलती से मैथ्स की किताब खोल देती है और इस वजह से उसकी टीचर उस पे गुस्सा करती है। जब साइली का हिस्ट्री क्लास चल रहा होता है, उसकी टीचर उसे कुछ सवाल पूछती है, पर साइली उस चीज का जवाब नहीं दे पाती। तो अब उसकी हिस्ट्री टीचर भी उस पे गुस्सा होती है। Mama and Papa continued their never-ending tiffs. Papa used every opportunity to express his annoyance. Mama, on her part, did not allow any such occasion to slip without turning it into a vociferous quarrel. The quarrel was between the two, but the punishment inevitably descended on a third one, that is me at school. Wherever and whenever I heard raised voices, I felt as if Mama and Papa were quarreling. Sometimes, even in the midst of silence, Mama's screams came piercing through my ears, and whenever I heard Mama's high-pitched yells, my legs quivered. Now, Saili is talking about her home. Her parents used to have arguments all the time. Her father used to be always annoyed and her mother would always turn an argument into a quarrel. The quarrel between the two parents affected Saili. Whenever she heard loud noises, she used to get reminded of her parents. इस पैराग्राफ में साइली अपने माता और पिता के बारे में बात कर रही है। उसके माता और पिता हमेशा झगड़ते रहते थे और इस वजह से साइली कभी भी कोई ऊंची आवाज सुने तो डर जाती थी, क्योंकि ऊंची आवाज की वजह से उसे अपने मम्मा और पापा के fights की याद आती थी। One day, I was coming down the school stairs. Somebody from the top gave a frantic scream. I fell and came tumbling down about 7 steps. My elbows and knees were badly bruised. My new frock was torn at the seams. When I reached home, Mama shouted, "I am sick of you. When will you stop making me pay through my nose for such extravagant losses?" Mother seized me by the arm, gave me a good jerk and seated me on the bed. She fetched an antiseptic lotion and applied it to my elbow and knees, but did not hug me. Within me lingered the yearning that she would hold me and console me. Even if she had given me just a sympathetic pat, my smarting limbs would have been soothed. My younger brother was close by. As Mama walked away to the kitchen, he came and sat beside me. He placed his little hand on my arm and whispered, "Are you in great pain?" I hugged him tight and started crying again. I used to walk quite cautiously, yet I would often stumble. One day, the class monitress announced, "We will call her Slippery." Others slip on wet ground. Siley manages to slip even on dry land. That provided the other girls of the class new scope for fun. They teased me with the new title every day. Soon, a verse was composed in my honor. Slippery, slippery, slipping without a muck. Ask her the simplest questions, no answer is your luck. I lived in perpetual fear of everyone, the girls, the teachers, the young and the old. When I was in class, I dared not to move, and when I was outside, I was afraid of re-entering the class. Nor could I muster the courage to speak to anyone. In this paragraph, Siley is talking about an incident in school when she fell off the stairs. She got hurt in her elbows and knees. But when she reached home, her mother shouted at her and she didn't even hug her or console her. This made her very sad. But her little brother asked her if she was in pain, and when he did that, she just broke down. इस पैराग्राफ में साइली एक किस्सा सुनाती है। ये किस्सा उसके स्कूल का है, जब वो स्कूल के सीढ़ियों से गिर गई थी। उसे बहुत गहरी चोट भी लगी थी और जब साइली घर जाती है तो उसकी मम्मा उस पे और गुस्सा करती है। इस बात से साइली और ज्यादा दुखी हो जाती है। After this incident, all her classmates started teasing her with the name Miss Slippery and even made a poem to make fun of her. साइली जब सीढ़ियों से गिरी तो उसके क्लासमेट्स ने उसका बहुत मजाक उड़ाया। वो उसे मिस स्लिपरी कहने लगे। The bell had already rung when I reached the school. The teacher was in the classroom. I sought permission to enter. The teacher wore a frown on her face, but she let me enter and told me to see her in the teacher's room after the class. Her tone was not of annoyance or anger, yet an unknown fear made me nervous. Reassuring myself that she was a kind-hearted teacher and would not punish me, I reached the teacher's room with hesitant steps. The teacher greeted me with a smile and asked me to sit by her side. Her tender tone turned my sighs into sobs. She pulled her chair close to mine and patting me on the head, said, "What makes you cry, my child? I haven't said a word to you." After a brief pause, she continued, "Tell me what your trouble is. Confide in me, for am I not like a sister to you?" A rare thrill ran through my entire frame. For a moment, I felt I should cling to her and cry and cry. Of course, I did not do so, but I kept gazing at her with tearful eyes. Tenderly, teacher continued, "Do you know the meaning of Didi? It means elder sister. Won't you tell your sister your troubles?" Amid sobs, I said, "The girls keep teasing me." She laughed. "Why are you scared of them? If you cry like this, they will pester you all the more. So ignore them. Who is your friend? I shook my head and teacher smiled. It seemed the teacher had poured her smile into my eyes. Like to be my friend? She said. One day, Siley reached her classroom late, but the teacher who was in the classroom let her enter. After the class, she was asked to meet the teacher in the staff room. And when Siley went to the staff room, the teacher greeted her and asked her to sit. But this made Siley cry. The teacher asked Siley what her problem was. And just because of this, Siley felt comforted. The teacher told her to share her troubles just like she would with an elder sister. Siley told her that she was being teased by the girls in her class, on which the teacher advised her to ignore them. एक दिन साइली क्लास में लेट पहुंचती है, पर उसकी टीचर उसे डांटती नहीं है। वो बस उसे कहती है कि क्लास के बाद वो उन्हें टीचर्स रूम में मिले। जब साइली स्टाफ रूम पहुंचती है तो टीचर उसे कंफर्टेबल महसूस कराती है और ये देख के साइली को और रोना आता है। जब साइली रोना शुरू करती है तो टीचर उसे प्यार से पूछती है कि वो उसे कैसे मदद कर सकती है। तब साइली उन्हें बताती है कि कैसे उसकी क्लास की लड़कियां उसे छेड़ती है। ये बात सुन के टीचर उसे कहती है कि साइली को उन्हें इग्नोर करना चाहिए या फिर उनके तरफ ध्यान नहीं देना चाहिए। The bell rang. She rose. With a tender pat on my back, she said, "Listen, you were a sister all right. Now you are a friend too. But I like my friends to be brave. You've got to try to be brave. I'll always stand by you. Rest assured, my little pal. Now rise and hop off to your class." Excitement made my face flush, red hot to the ear tips. Never before had anyone lavished love on me thus, and here was my teacher who had spontaneously accepted me as a sister, a friend. I was beyond myself with joy. I wanted to chuckle, to burst into a near hysterical laughter. On winged feet, I ran to my class. Soon, I was lost in a rare reverie. I forgot that I was sitting in a class of wild girls, whose prime pastime was teasing me. During the break, the water bottle that I was drinking from fell on me, and I got fully drenched. Right in front stood Maya and Chanda, laughing away to their heart's content. Chanda teased. From the slippery hands of Slippery, the slippery bottle went slip, slip, slip. "And now, let's watch the fun," said Veena. The teacher told Siley that she is her sister as well as her friend. Now, she wanted Siley to be brave and assured her that she will stand by her all the time and support her. On hearing this, Siley was happy and had some confidence in her, as her teacher had motivated her. During the break, when she was drinking water from her bottle, it fell on her and her frock was wet. Her classmates started laughing and teasing her. इस पैराग्राफ में टीचर साइली से कहती है कि वो उसकी दोस्त और टीचर भी है। वो साइली को कहती है कि उसे बहादुर बनना होगा। ये सुन के साइली बहुत खुश हो जाती है। जब साइली अपने क्लास में जाती है, वो पानी पी रही होती है और गलती से पानी उस पर गिर जाता है। ये देख के उसके क्लास के सारे बच्चे उस पे हंसने लगते हैं। I was squeezing the water out of my wet frock. Remembering the teacher's words, I turned my back to them and ignored them completely. They were nonplussed and went away. I sensed a feeling of victory. Before the school closed for the day, the teacher came to the classroom again and said to me, "From today, you are going to be responsible for bringing the register, chalk, and duster every morning. Come, take this key. Carry these notebooks to the teacher's room. Count them and keep them in my drawer. Ask the peon to show you my drawer." My otherwise trembling legs were now filled with some miraculous strength. I rushed enthusiastically and completed the assigned job in a jiffy. When I placed the key on teacher's table, she looked at me and smiled. I smiled back. I was thrilled from top to toe. I felt my little heart inflate with pride. I found no awkwardness in moving about in my still wet frock, nor was there any trace of fear while returning home. In this paragraph, when everyone was laughing, Siley remembered what her teacher had told her, and she starts ignoring the girls. The girls also got confused. Now, Siley felt that she had achieved something for the first time. Later, the teacher comes to the class and asks Siley to complete some tasks. Now, Siley feels very confident and her legs don't tremble anymore. She is proud of herself. The moral of the story is that teachers can be really supportive and uplift us. Just like when we support our friends, we feel happy and confident. Now, let's do an activity. Our today's activity is about tenses. Do you know what tenses are? Tenses help us determine the time of the action. There are three types of tenses, and they are present tense, past tense, and future tense. I will give you an example. When I say Raju eats a mango, it will be present tense because Raju is currently eating the mango. When I say Raju ate a mango, it will be past tense because Raju has already eaten the mango. When I say Raju will eat mango, it will be future tense. These tenses have different forms. Today, we will be learning about the continuous form of tenses. Come on. Continuous form of tense talks about the action that is happening in the moment. So here, the continuous form becomes verb plus ing. I will give you an example. The word give is a verb. Give is giving something to someone. Now, its continuous form will be give plus ing, which becomes giving. So, all continuous form of tenses end with ing. Now, let's have a look at how, based on the tenses, the continuous form of the word changes. The word is give. So, its present continuous form will be is giving. So, the sentence would be he is giving him money. So, is giving is the present continuous form. Now, For past continuous, it will be was giving. So the sentence would be, he was giving him money. Now, for future continuous, it will be giving. So the sentence will be, he will be giving him money. Sounds easy? Now, on your screen, you will see a few words. You have to write down the present, the past and the future continuous forms of these words. Can you do it? I hope you were able to get all the answers right. Let's find out. The first word is drink. Its present continuous form is drinking, past continuous form is was drinking, and future continuous form is will be drinking. The second word is sleep. The present continuous is sleeping, past is was sleeping, and future is will be sleeping. The third word is walk. The present continuous form for this is walking, past is was walking, and future is will be walking. The fourth word is play. The present continuous form is playing, past is was playing, and future is will be playing. The fifth word is eat. Its present continuous form is eating, past is was eating, and future is will be eating. I hope you learned something new in today's session, and I will see you in our next session. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.